and you unsheathe as you're in the air and slice it right on the top of its back. That's you guys? You guys hurt Frankfurt?
Uh-oh, he's got a name.
She then says, "End 'em, boys."
Folan,
Yep.
it is your turn first.
Yep.
So what would you like to do?
Can you mark the belligerents with a red dot or something so that?
Well,
shoot
these are the
random-
people that you know are aggressive towards you.
Right.
Okay.
I don't want to go shooting some random refugee in the face.
Of course.
With firebolt or something.
So these are the people who you believe are
Better safe than sorry.
Okay, just those four?
just those four right now.
Okay. So not this guy up here by...
No, I mean, he looks like he's shady, but he hasn't pulled a sword out. He hasn't done anything.
He's literally shady, but that's profiling. That's just what people from where he's from look like.
Okay, so I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I move there? Is that a legal spot?
It's you can move there, but it's going to take double movement. It's
All
rough
right, well,
terrain.
I'll jump up on top of that box.
Okay.
Anyway. And then are these guys pretty much just like low level looking?
Yeah, they look like thugs. They look like they look like they've been living on scraps, but they've had some fights. They've gotten into some scuffs.
What are their names?
Ron, John, Jimmy. Yeah, I already got their names picked out. I knew you were going to ask.
All right. I think I'm just going to come out of the gate here because our barbarian is halfway across the camp. So
Yeah.
I am going to cast Magic Missile on this unfortunate schmuck right here.
Okay.
And that is an auto hit for... I'm actually going to roll the missiles one at a time in case the second one or even the first one kills them, and then move on.
Yeah, and then switch targets.
2 damage for the first missile.
Okay.
3 damage for the second missile.
Yep, he's still up.
And 3 damage for the third missile.
Okay. So you blast him with missiles, each hitting him directly in the chest, and he falls to the ground. He has his sword out, and he's leaning on his sword. You can see him breathing heavily, and blood begins to kind of...
Doing what heavily?
Breathing heavily.
Oh,
Like
breathing.
He's breathing heavily, and you can see blood start to drench his chest.
Is he unconscious, or is he just gravely wounded?
He's just gravely wounded. He's still conscious. Is there anything that you would like to do besides that?
So
He's suffering, yes.
Yeah. I want to try to shout for Mr. Blighter to please get his ass over here.
Okay.
So for those of you who don't know, Gonad Blighter is over here. He's our half-orc barbarian who's...
All right. We'll let John finish his recording, his song.
Intro song.
Yeah.
So yes, like Lucas was saying, Gonad Blighter is over here. He's doing exactly what he was doing on camera, just he's doing it to the crowd. And something that he doesn't know is that there is a shady character moving up behind him.
About to shank him.
To shank him in the back.
Hopefully he just saw magic missiles flying across this whole area right here.
He suspects that there might be trouble.
Magic.
I have a strong feeling that I'm completely oblivious to everything going on around me.
Yeah,
well,
isn't
so
your perception like -3?
I don't think it's that.
I don't know. I'd have to look.
I have a question, if that's all right, DM.
Yeah.
What is our kill count so far?
Your kill count?
Yeah. How many people have died?
Things?
How many people have died in our playthroughs so far?
0.
One.
We're gonna have to change that.
Well, no, that's not true. 1, because the pig died.
The pig is not a person.
It was to me.
We have to have a discussion about animal rights.
Yeah, seriously. my next turn is going to be to start an organization
A
for
dialogue.
for the rights of hell pigs.
I roll to begin a dialogue.
All right, so Folan, you shoot out or you shout out to try and get Gonad Blighter's attention.
Yep.
Well, does he have to his shout? Does he have to roll to see how successful his shout is or something?
Do you want to roll for that, Lucas?
No, I want it to be successful.
Well,
what's that sound I heard? That got my attention. I'm not playing my harmonica anymore.
I am not going to have you roll, Lucas, because you're shooting like magic missiles.
I'm causing a scene.
Yeah, you're causing a scene.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna move on here. So Jimmy gets to go. Jimmy turns and sees Ron fall down and goes, "No, Ron!" and turns to look at the only like character or like enemy that's close to him, and he dashes forward and attacks you, Leviticus.
Yep.
He doesn't.
And mind you, he's a wood elf as well. So
Dang.
Probably not a level 2 elf either.
so he is going to attempt to hit you.
And I'm going to attempt to cause that to not be successful, right?
Well, we'll see.
Uh-oh.
Is it my turn?
No.
Gotcha.
Not yet. Not yet. It will be next turn. I'm just rolling for the enemy right now.
All right.
It's not going to be his turn for a couple actions here.
Get the calculator out.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Okay. So.
Get
Oh
wrecked.
man, that was a good roll.
I don't see a roll. What happened?
It's me. It's all on me. I'm doing it internally, so you guys can't see it.
It's bullshit. Bullshit. Put it in the damn chat.
No.
At least type down the number so we can see what number it was. Or just tell me. I'll type it in.
Yeah.
Tell me what number it was and I'll type it in.
It was 20. The roll was it was under 20, but with his modifier, he got a 20 to your AC. So
that probably hits.
that hits. Yeah.
Boom.
And
You win.
he does 3 damage to you, Leviticus.
Okay.
What a wimp.
So he runs up to you. He looks over at Ron and sees him falling on the ground, blood starting, and he screams, "No, Ron!" Pulls out his sword and charges at you and slashes at you, cutting you for 3 damage. So
Does that come from my current hit points?
yep.
In my mind, I am realizing how much I actually care about Leviticus, and I'm truly concerned.
So Gonad Blighter, it's your turn. Why don't you roll a perception to see if you notice any magic missiles going off behind you, and Fulton screaming, "We need your help!"
I thought I just automatically knew.
No, you got to roll for it.
Okay. Perception.
We'll have to develop more of an intuitive bond later on in this quest.
All right, perception. Ready?
Yep.
I roll perception. Boom.
Okay, 11. I'm going to say that you do notice magic missiles going off. You don't hear Folan scream for your assistance, but you hear the magic missiles blasting and hitting something back where your buddies are.
What that sound?
So what would you like to do? You know that there's something going on over where your buddies were standing when you left them.
They probably have everything under control. I'm sure they're fine.
Do you want new teammates, John? Because this is how you get new teammates.
Yeah.
On second thought, I think I better check things out. Things were intense with that pig. I just want to make sure everything's okay. And on the chance that the pig died, I want to make sure I get some of that as well. I'm kind of hungry.
Get over there.
Oh, I'm
yapping.
I'm gonna walk over and find out what's going on.
So as you turn around, you notice the beggar is walking up, and he kind of like turns real quick as if he wasn't walking up to you.
Okay.
So the guy that was sneaking towards me.
Yes, this guy right here.
Okay.
He turns
So
this way as if he
now-
wasn't walking towards
So
you.
now I'm like doing this thing, and then his back's to me. Now he's behind me, and I'm oblivious to him.
Yeah, and
Yep.
he picks up all the money you made because you didn't pick it up.
Oh,
So go ahead
dang.
and subtract that 10 cents or the 10 copper that I gave you originally because it was on the ground. And there was an additional 6 silver in there.
You paying attention to detail.
Evil
All right.
DMs are evil.
All right, so I removed the 10 from that, right?
Yeah, just the 10 copper. That's it.
And
you're good. That's it. That's all because that's all I
I'm
gave
with
you
you.
originally.
I'm with you. All right.
All right.
All right.
So you can move from where you were. You were here.
Yeah.
You can move 30. What is it?
30 squares.
30 or so you can move to here.
I moved to here.
There you go.
And then you could dash and move that far again if you wanted to.
Right. So you could dash again.
Well,
and get into this range right here.
I do that.
One more.
Okay. Gotcha.
There you go.
And you're like screaming some battle cry of bloody murder to get their attention, right, John?
Absolutely. That's what I'm doing.
Gonad Blighter's not happy right now.
So this guy begins to run away as he sees this half orc. I'm assuming your blade is out, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Running towards. All right. So now, Alan decides that he's gonna hit Leviticus in the back with a shank.
What? You're ganging up on me.
You're just in the wrong area, man.
You didn't know we're all taking turns and that I'm just not going to put up a fight yet?
Just
You need to get good.
stay focused. Stay focused, Matthew.
So we're gonna do another little roll here and see if he hits you. It is. God,
Tell us the number.
it's 20 again.
Okay. Sure is. Sure, it's 20.
Yeah. And you said none of the rest of us can see these numbers that you're rolling, right, JD?
Can't you make make a fourth character and call it DM, and you won't even be there.
No,
And then you can
he can totally roll for us to see. He's just choosing not to.
So 7 is the amount of damage you take. What's your HP at right now?
Just slightly more than 7. I was at 14 before the last guy brought me 3 down, and then this guy bringing me 7 down brings me down to 3.
Oh, okay. So you were at 14 originally, 3, and then take 7 from 11.
4.
So you're down to 4. Yeah, that makes sense. So now you're down to 4 life.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep. So does anyone have any health potions?
Nope.
I don't think I do.
Because someone stole all my money.
I didn't take it.
Buy any equipment.
You guys could have easily asked Verge for any health potions.
Can I toss Leviticus my harmonica?
You could do that.
I can shove the harmonica into the wound and stop the bleeding, hopefully.
So this guy, he sees what's happening, and he pulls out a shank, and he grabs the back of your shoulder and just jams it like right into your kidney area.
Some
That's
Lord of the
not
Rings
very
stuff.
nice.
And he whispers,
My teaching tell me
Game of Thrones.
that pain is not real and that we should love all living things. And so I'm having a lot of conflicting emotions right now.
and he whispers into your ear, Ron's one of us. All right. We're gonna go past that. So now it's John's turn.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's an interesting development how, in a very simple manner, I'm thinking that we're living in some sort of deterministic universe. In a very simple orc way, I'm thinking it's interesting how the table seems so stacked against us, almost as if there's some DM who's rolling high numbers.
Yeah.
But in a very deterministic, planned out way, but it's not that elaborately stated in my mind because I'm just a simple
and while Gonad Blighter is having these really high level,
I'm like having a revelations.
I'm feeling like, hey, I'm thinking that this is somehow like specific to my race and my kind and my nationality. And
yeah, but you
singled out here.
You got attacked by a wood elf who's in front of you.
So for the past 5 minutes, I've been like trying to contemplate this really rudimentary philosophy. I'm just standing there like, while the Leviticus is bleeding out.
So it's John. It's not you, John. This is character John. John comes over and applies medical to Ron to try and help his bleeding. And then it's Arik's turn. She walks up and she looks over at you, Leviticus, and she just simply says, "Shouldn't have killed the pig."
Was it me that killed the pig?
She doesn't
know. It was you.
It was you, but she doesn't know
right.
that.
I did the somersault and landed with my knife in its head.
Yeah. She doesn't know that, but she knows you're just part of the people who are attacking it. So it's Ron's turn.
Wait. She comes to me and leans in.
No. She kind of looks over at you from where she's standing, and she just like yells it out to you. She doesn't lean in. She's not that close.
Do I get to respond like from where I am?
Yeah, if you want to respond. I mean, you've got a shank in your back, but sure.
Yeah, I'm bleeding and I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah,
I hear what she's saying, and I look up and I say something like, "I would have killed it faster. I'm still planning on eating it as soon as we get you back."
I think
all right.
In general, we should try to. Like, I messed up because I thought you were talking to me, but in general, we should probably talk during our turn, right?
Yeah. Well. And so if an enemy is speaking to a player, then there can be a dialogue a little bit between them.
Okay.
But only specifically with that player.
Okay.
All right. So it's now Leviticus' turn.
I asked the Lord if I could speak first before I said anything.
All right.
I
was just wondering.
Go ahead, Leviticus. It's your turn. What would you like to do? It's your turn. You can disengage and get out of there. You can
punch, key point, step of the wind, and get out of there.
Yeah. Yep. You could do that.
You said it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
You said punch. What else? How's it go?
Did you read the document I sent you?
I skimmed it.
Okay. All right.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right. So you've got a couple of abilities that you can do, Leviticus.
Yeah. I've got
you have to spend key points to do it, though.
Right. I've got some new abilities.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are defensive. I could do a flurry of blows is an option, right?
Uh-huh.
If you attack, you could attack several times, but then you would kind of be stuck where you are.
Right. So you would probably want to do Step of the Wind. It allows you to move.
Yeah.
And attack.
What about unarmed movement? Unarmed movement. That doesn't take any key, right?
No, that's just a passive.
Okay. Then definitely Step of the Wind. What do I need to?
So you get rid of one of your temporary hit points because it's technically your key points.
Yeah. All right.
So drop that down one.
Yep. And
he doesn't have to roll for that, right, Lucas? I don't think he does. Because he's using a key. So you just choose where you would like to move.
What's my range?
35 feet, or 45 feet is your range.
45. Okay. I can I run behind Gonad Blighter?
If you've got the range, yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So you could go to like about there, which is
Okay.
here. That
Yeah.
square.
Between Gonad Blighter and the stage.
Yep. So you could go to about there.
All right. Cool.
In that turn.
Cool. This is what it sounds like when I'm using this move. I go whoosh, and
Okay.
I just turn into a blur, and I go, and I just kind of reappear behind Gonad Blighter in the stage, like, and I appear behind him.
Okay. Folan, it is your turn.
All right. Why? I am over here by myself. Y'all left me with the gangbangers over here. And
I didn't have much choice. I was
He had to run for his life.
5,
Gang,
10,
gang, bang.
15,
Maybe
20,
maybe you should try to apologize
30.
to everyone.
Yeah, you are pretty eloquent, and you do look pretty fancy.
I tried that, and then she said, no talking, stab him. So
Oh, got you. Sorry.
Right.
I have half-orc memory. I forgot.
So I am going to try to finish off Jimmy here, or whatever his name is.
Ron, yeah.
Ron. All right.
Yeah.
Firebolt against Ron.
Okay.
19
Yep.
for 6 fire damage.
So that first one bursts him into flame.
I only get 1 with this one.
Nice.
Oh, you do? All right. So you burst him into flame, and he's on fire. And
Very
John kind of like moves back a little bit and is obviously frightened.
I'm just like staring daggers directly at the tiefling, like the coming for you.
Yeah.
Coming for you.
That's gonna last exactly as long as it takes for me to get stabbed, and then I'm
So
running away screaming.
So Ron is down. Ron is dead. I'll get rid of him in the tracker. And it is Jimmy's turn now. Jimmy sees Ron essentially explode in fire, and turns and begins to eye you, Folan, since you're the one
Like a
who...
kung fu pose.
Yeah, cool.
So he is going to end up trying to go after you.
Are we
So
going to see his roll, or is that just going to be a 20?
I'm gonna roll him again, and we'll see. He swipes at you.
Yep.
Folan.
AC is 16 with mage armor currently.
Okay. He does not hit. I rolled twice, and the first one was a 20, and it lagged. So I was like, I'm not using that one. The second one came out to be a 10, so I'll use that one.
Great.
He's playing with loaded dice.
So he swipes at you with his sword, and with fresh blood from Leviticus on it, and he's just swiping at like essentially the back of your clothing.
So if this were an anime, this is like the really super spindly guy is like defending. He has like one arm behind his back, like he's not even trying, just like dodging back and forth as this guy tries to stab him.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, and now Gonad Blighter, it's your turn. What do you do?
I go into a barbarian rage.
Yeah.
Barbaric rage. Yes, excellent.
Come stab this guy.
So, do I have to do anything to do that, or do I just say it? No,
Nope.
I am.
You
That was
say
your
it.
perception.
Yep.
I'm in a rage.
So you
Gonad Blighter goes into a hyperbaric rage.
So you've used your bonus
Hyperbolic.
action for that, and you can now move and attack if you'd like. You're also running off of the new. Let's see. So
Yeah.
your armor class changes, I believe,
Right.
and you take half damage anytime someone damages you.
Right.
So just to remind me, I'm going to put you in a barbaric rage.
Okay.
Which is going to be that.
So I'm not going to use my reckless attack yet.
Okay.
Because that would be something I would want to use for like a higher level boss, I think.
Right, that makes sense.
So I will. Let's see. Can I do savage attacks?
Yeah, you have to get to your enemy first before you do that,
Okay.
though.
I would like to move over to my enemy to help Folon. And I will roll, or I will do savage attacks.
Okay. What do you roll?
Where do I click on strength?
No, your weapon.
So your weapon. So
My weapon. Yep. I've got my great sword.
That's what you're using, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and click on that for your attack to see if you hit.
All right. Boom.
15.
You hit.
So now click the word great sword underneath the 15 in the chat log.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
Right.
But it says savage attacks is triple damage on roll 20.
That's on a crit.
So
yeah, so if you
I
get
didn't crit.
Yeah, that's if you crit.
So I didn't.
Okay, so Folan is like, oh my god, Folan's running away.
I am not. Excuse me. I am more composed than that.
And this guy.
Yeah. I noticed that Folon is in the midst of handily fending off this person.
Yeah.
However,
yes.
Folon is not counterattacking, and so to be like an optimal party member here, I'm just going to not let Folon worry about this guy. I'm just going to come in with one swipe and just smash this guy into the ground.
So yeah, as you slash, you literally lop his head off, and his head rolls down.
So
down
we're up to one now.
This way.
Up to one.
Two.
We got one.
Two. Well,
with
my guy is probably dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
First
all right,
blood.
two. Nice. I'm excited. I'm feeling the exhilaration of bloodlust in my veins.
I step back involuntarily, like, oh God, don't let it get on me.
Yeah, the blood just starts to right out of the stump.
Have you guys seen UHF?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's an old Weird Al.
Is it a zombie?
No,
I was listening to
Weird Al movie. But there's a part where a TV host is doing something like in a kitchen and just cuts off his thumb, and so it's like a stump, and it's just going. That's what I think of whenever.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Just larger.
We need to figure out some what does she want? Why does this all? Where is this going?
We're in the heat of battle. Now's the time for action.
I'm a monk. This is what I do. I think about this shit while shit's going down.
Very good. See, Elrisks? These are my mercenaries. They can take anything you throw at them. Anything.
What?
He starts sitting on his head and he goes,
Yes, I know. Discreet. Yes.
This, and I point to dropping gold behind us in the dirt, is not discreet. I don't know what you think the word discreet means, but this is not it.
Like and subscribe. Check out what happened last time right here. Check out what happens next time right here. We stream on Twitch. Links down below.